So today we're gonna learn how to snorkel. When it comes to snorkeling, I always say the biggest thing, the most important thing is just stay relaxed. It's a real enjoyable sport, nothing too serious. So you just wanna take your time. Let's get into it. First thing is the mask itself. The biggest mistake I see people make with this mask is they make these straps really tight on their head when there's not really a need for that. So just for an example, I won't use these straps at all. It's a suction cup, so it seals right onto your face. So what happens if you make this a little too tight, you smush that seal real flat and you actually get more water in the mask that way. So when you're snorkeling, the best way to get a good fit, you want to put the mask itself on your face first, just like this. Hold it here, and then you pull those straps down to the crown of your head. You want to make sure these straps are nice and high on the crown and not so much on the ears. If they're on the ears, it kind of hurts for one. With the straps up high, the mask sits right where it needs to be. Now, at some point, you will get water in the mask. That's perfectly normal. That's a part of snorkeling. It's not necessarily a big deal. When you get water in this mask right here, all you do, you pick your head up, you lift up this bottom lip, not even an inch, just a little gap right there, and water seeps out, and you get back to snorkeling. Now, if water gets in the mouthpiece right here, which will happen at some point as well, that's a part of the deal. You just want to bite down on these two tabs here, and you say two real loud. When you say two, that water blows out the bottom valve and the top of your snorkel. If you don't get all the water the first time, you just say two twice. And you're good to go. You get back to snorkeling. All right, guys, so the next piece of equipment that we're gonna use today will be this snorkel vest. Safety is a big thing for us out here, so these are mandatory. Everyone snorkeling has to have one on. First thing with the vest, just goes over your head. You just have to make sure you have this little valve on the outside left side of your chest, okay? This is how you inflate the vest if you want to today. We always recommend at least 1 or 2 breaths of air in the vest for comfort. So as far as the straps go, there's 2 straps on this vest here. That first one is at the back of your neck. That just comes straight down your back. Then you'll come up in between your legs. Make sure it's outside the shoulder blades, just straight down the back. And strap this one. You can have this one to comfort. You do not need to make this one tight. The second one today is like a belt. It starts to your left hand side here at the waist. That goes around to the right hand side of your waist. Pull that down. Then you pull the strap just about as snug as you can get it. Now the vest is situated correctly. You want to put air in there, what you do not want to unscrew this cap here. If you unscrew the cap, the vest just leaks the whole time you're snorkeling. So how you inflate it, you push down on that pin, make sure you're not covering this hole up here. Push down, then you just blow into it. And that's about all the air you'll need for snorkeling out here. 1 to 2 breaths of air at the most. If you inflate the vest all the way up and it looks like a big travel pillow, kind of like this is a little bit too much air. You're gonna have trouble looking at the fish today. All you'll see is birds on that tour. And I think we all came to see fish. If you end up with too much air in the vest, how you deflate, you push it on that same pin, give yourself a hug, a little self-love, and just squeeze that down to about 2 good breaths of air, okay? When it comes to these fins, they're really important for snorkeling. They just make the whole experience a lot easier for you while you're out here. I want to think of them as an extension of your own legs. So when you're kicking, the big thing with the fins, you want to keep your legs nice and straight, keep them together, and your legs just go up and down a nice little scissor kick. That's the best way to get power out of these fins right here. What does make it hard on everyone, when they get to doing the bicycle kick, like you're on a bike, you kick that way, everyone thinks it's the correct way. That just makes it a little bit harder on you. The fins tend to work against you that way. So while you're snorkeling, just keep your feet together, flick your feet real slow, and that's all the power you need for snorkeling. So these are a really simple pair to use. With these, all you do, you get comfortable, you pull back on this tab, you put your foot in, and you just close that tab. Same thing, your fins are on, you're ready to snorkel.